Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It's time for Sewing Wednesday. My name is Lorraine. I just want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. This channel is about cross stitch, crochet, quilting, hand embroidery, whatever I'm working on. I'm going to show it to you because I love working with my hands. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know I'm trying to get this filmed before we have the next thunderstorm move through. We're supposed to have rain in a little bit. The sun is shining right now. So I've got both my windows. I got a window over here and a window over here open. And I'm just trying to use all the sunlight to film this video, and hopefully the lighting's good. So I want to get started. My husband's out playing golf too, so I want to get done before he gets home because it's quiet. And we live in a little lease home right now. So we don't have much room to move around. And when he comes through the door, which is right there, you guys will hear it. So let me just get on with the show, right? I do have two people that's won the giveaways. I had two giveaways. I'm calling it Pass the Stash giveaways. So I had two patterns I was giving away. And I chose a winner today using that random YouTube picker, whatever it is. Just before I started this video, I did that. So I have two winners, which I'll show right after I do my cross stitch, show you guys my cross stitch. But most of my cross stitch is Miss Veronique. Well, actually all of it's Miss Veronique's this week. I just wanted to work on some that I had been working on. And I actually started a new one I'm going to have to show you. I couldn't help myself. So, but this first one, and I've got my little table right here in front of me, and I've got a chair here, which I'm going to put my stuff in, and a chair over here, which I've got some of my crochet in. So I'll be turning and looking down, so you know what I'm doing, right? Just give you a heads up what's happening here. So this is the book I'm working from. And it's the quiche lady I worked on this week. Now, I know you guys, I told y'all about her dress. I had a hard time with her dress because the red, there's three shades of red, and two of the shades are very similar, and the symbols that they're using on the pattern is very similar to each other. So I'm having a hard time, but I have worked it out. I figured it out, but here she is. And I've got a pretty much, all of the bottom of her dress done, and I'm working on her apron also. So I've got a little bit of the yellow and the white and gray in there. So you'll be able to see a little bit of her apron. And like I said, I'm calling her the quiche lady. She's going to be beautiful, and she's going to be big. So let me show you what I've got done. Here she is. Isn't that beautiful? So I continue to work on her dress, and this is her full dress down here. So I just need to fill it in right here. And this is the start of her apron. You can barely see it, and that's her little top of her apron with the sash in the back where she's tying it in a bow. Isn't she beautiful? I love the colors. This is 14 count white Aida. DMC colors. I'm doing all the call for colors. 2/1. So let me see if I can hold this book up beside this. So you can see her. So I still got a ways to go. I haven't got her halfway done, but the top part I think is going to go pretty fast because her dress is really full, and that's a lot of sewing on the bottom because it's all solid. But she's going to be so pretty. And I plan on doing the words too over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to make out of it yet, but whatever it's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous because she's gorgeous. And I'm working on something else, which I did finish. Just a second. Got papers falling out. This right here, this little girl right here, this label, I'm actually going to make it into a label. I want to do some jars and put some buttons in them, so I think it'd be cute to put these little labels on the jars. I would have started this one, but I didn't have the right DMC colors, so I need to run to the store and get the colors that I'm missing for that one. But I did finish this one. And let me show her to you. She's darling. We get her straight. Isn't she cute? I think that's sugar in French. But this is 14 count white Aida, all the DMC called for colors, 2 of a 1. She's cute, I love the colors. Someone asked me about my needle minders. Most of these needle minders are made from either pendants or buttons, fancy buttons. Actually, I think this one is a button. This one is actually a button. And Hobby Lobby still has their buttons on sale. I know last year I told you guys about them. They're like $1.99. And they have a whole bunch of them. It's like a clearance they're having, but they've been like that for a long time. So I've just been buying some of their buttons. So this is actually a button from Hobby Lobby. And I just pop the shank off the back and glue the magnets on, which I get from Amazon. So that's what that's all about. So most of my needle minders are buttons or pendants that I buy. And most of them come from Hobby Lobby. But she's darling. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put a button up here and cut this out like a label, just like the picture here. That's what I plan on doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing with that. So cute. Alrighty, I think that's it for this book. I don't think I did anything else. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got done out of this book. So I can set this aside and put this over here, trying to keep my stuff together. You guys know how that works. You need to keep your stuff all together. Okay, this next one, oh my goodness. So cute. It's out of this book. And it's this one I started around Easter. Right here. I started with this. Well, I've gotten all this done right here, but I started sewing on this little handle. Finally got it done. It's the second time I've attempted to do it because I messed up one time and got off count, had to frog it out or rip it out, whatever you call it. And so I restitched it and it turned out really good. I did it the right way. And I added this and the little rabbit. So I haven't got the back stitch done yet. None of the back stitching is done on anything. So, but I'll show you what I've got. All stitched up. There it is. So like I said, I finally got this handle right. Boy, did I have a job. I don't know what. I must have been watching some TV program with my husband that was really intense because I really got off count. Added this, and here's the little rabbit. I couldn't wait to get to that rabbit. And this is 14 count white Aida. All the call for DMC threads, except for the green, the dark green. I'm having to use another color, and I did not write it down. But if you want to know, I'll let you know in the comment section, or just comment to me if you want to know the green. But anyway, I had to substitute the dark green for another color because I didn't have the DMC thread. And when I went to buy it, the store didn't have it either. So anyway, I just used what I had in the house. But isn't that rabbit darling? I still have some grass to put right here, but I have got him done. I just need to do the back stitch, of course, and I've got some grass to add right here. But this is going to be so pretty. This one is so beautiful, and the colors are so pretty because I love pastel colors anyway. I may have to frame this one. It is just so, I mean, bright and cheerful and sweet. And look at her. So cute. So anyway, let me see if I can hold this book up so y'all can see it side by side. So I'm just going to work my way up the side above the rabbit. And keep working my way up. I still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go, but I'll get there. But it's going to be darling. Oh my goodness. One of my favorites to work on. Let me know if y'all got the book and y'all working on it too. I know someone's told me they've got the book and they are working on it. And you guys know y'all can email. I got my email below in the comment section. You guys know you can email me your pictures if y'all want to show them to me because I would love to see them. I wish YouTube made a way that you could share pictures, but they don't have that. Should I say yet? Okay, let me see. What's next? Okay, this next book is Fables and Fairy Tales by Miss Veronique. And I have 1, 2, 3 things to show you out of this book, and one of them is a new start. So the first thing I'm going to start with is Hansel and Gretel. Excuse me, I got to reach way over here and get all my stuff because I've got it pushed way over here in front of me. Okay. All right. All right, let me find Hansel and Gretel for you. Here is Hansel and Gretel. And I have all the cross stitching done. I just need to do the back stitching. I've got the back stitching done down here. Hansel and Gretel's done, and down here. I haven't done the house or anything else. I have some of the lollipops done also, but mainly I have to do the house and the strawberries and the candies right here. But it's all cross stitched. I did get that done. So I'll show you. I'm sorry for the squeaky. My elbow's squeaking on my table here. Making all kinds of noises on this wood. Here it is, Hansel and Gretel. See, I've got all the back stitching done down here. I just need to do back stitching right there. I need to do the back stitching here and there and all the house. Wait a minute. Oh, this side I've got the back stitching done. It's this side I don't have it done, and none of the house. So I've got a ways to go as far as back stitching, but all the cross stitch is done. Isn't that darling? I love the colors. This is 14 count white Aida. All the DMC colors. I did use all the DMC colors that were called for, and it's 2/1. And this is just plain white Aida I buy from Hobby Lobby. And it sews up beautifully. I'm so excited about Hansel and Gretel. I'm almost got it done. Hansel and Gretel out of the Fables and Fairy Tale cross stitch book by Miss Veronique. Another cute one. Yes, sir. And this next one, let me find the page. I tried to mark all my pages before I started the video, so you guys wouldn't have to wait for me to find the page. Is Mama the Little Boats. This one is so precious. Since last time, you guys have seen I had done that one with the boat. I mean the beach ball, the boat, wait a minute. Let me start over again. The beach ball, the little kid, the boat, and then the other little kid, and then I've done the dog now, and I've started on this little girl. So, let me show you. This little dog is cute. There it is, Mama the Little Boats. So I've added the little puppy, and I've started the little girl up here. And I've extended the railing here. Isn't that precious? And this is 14 count white Aida, all the call for DMC threads, 2/1. So I've almost got it done. Once I get that other little girl done, I got a bucket, and then the stuff at the top, the bows at the top, and the little boots and stuff on the bottom, and then I'll be done with this. So it's not going to take that long to do this. Mama the Little Boats by Miss Veronique, out of the Fables and Fairy Tale book. Cute. And the next one I'm going to show you is a new start. And it's called Pippin Apple and Lady Apple. And it's these two little kids. Aren't they precious, these little children? I started over here, down here, and I started with a little girl, and I've got part of the little apple done. And I'm using all the DMC call for colors. And I'm actually not going to do this part. I'm going to leave this part off, and I'm probably going to leave the wording up here and here, but I will do this. So let me show you what I've got done. There she is. She doesn't have any eyes yet. I haven't done any of the back stitching. But this is the bottom of the basket, the apple basket. This is part of the apple, that green apple. It's going to be so precious. This is 14 count white Aida, all the DMC call for colors, and 2/1 is what I'm stitching it on. I mean, stitching it 2/1. So pretty. I love the colors. I love the shade of red here. It's almost like a pink. It's going to be so pretty, especially when I get to the little boy, because he's got all green on. It's going to really pop. It's going to really pop. This book is full of little children, and I've got so many in this book I want to do. So there it is. What is it? Pippin Apple and Lady Apple is the name of this. I just love doing her patterns. All right, that's it for my cross stitch. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you guys who won the Pass the Stash patterns that was given away. Okay, this is Coco Cafe, Little House Needleworks. And the winner of this one is, you had to say cookies, or comment cookies. And the winner is, I think it's Frida64. So you need to email me and send me your address. Let me know your address. So my email's below, and just congratulations, and just give me your address and I'll have this in the mail. Alrighty, and the next winner is, and this is Harrietta and Company by Brenda Gervais, the pattern. And you had to comment rabbit. L Wright 622. So if this is you, email me with your address and I'll get this in the mail to you. Congratulations. I'm going to try to do this once a month, past the stash, because I do have some patterns. As I finish them up, I'll be passing them on to you, and I've already finished a few. So next month I plan on doing some more giveaways. So anyway, congratulations to you guys that won these two. Make sure you send me your address. So, because I want to get those to you guys in the mail. All right, next thing, this part of my video is going to be my crochet, my quilting, and some stuff I bought on Amazon I want to show y'all. Alrighty? All right. I found, let me get all my stuff out of this chair here. Put it in front of me. I found a new YouTuber. Her name is Secret Yarny. That's her YouTube name, Secret Yarny. Y-A-R-N-Y, I believe it is. Well, anyway, it's wonderful. She does a lot of crocheting. And she was making this crochet blanket that had all these different kind of crocheted flowers on it. And I thought, oh my goodness, I would love to do that. So I started with one of them, and it was called the Double Zinnia. And I did it. I thought, oh my gosh, I was able to do it. I had to really listen to her YouTube and stop it. But she's got it, I mean, done perfectly that you can do that. And easy to follow. So I did it. I'm going to show y'all what I did. How it turned out. It's like a granny square, but it has a flower in the middle of it. And it's all attached. I mean, it's all one piece. There was no sewing on it or anything like that. Isn't that beautiful? So it has a little circle in the middle, and then you have these layers of petals, 1 and 2, and then you attach the granny square. But like I said, there's no sewing. This has all been crocheted together. And I used the yarn from Hobby Lobby called I Love This Yarn. Let me see, what's my notes? I Love This Yarn. Yeah, that's the name of it. And it's kind of thick. It's kind of thick. So this turned out really puffy. So I want to make another one with a smaller yarn. Let me show you this. This is the yarn I used. And I'm going to make another one with this yarn. You can tell the difference in the yarn. This one's a lot thicker than this one. And this was a Lion brand. That's the name of it, Lion brand. And it's there it is, that's the label. It's 24/7. And I got this from Joann's and Joann's. Hobby Lobby didn't have it. Joann's, and then I had to order some off of Amazon. So, but I love this yarn. So I'm going to make another one of these with this yarn and see how it turns out. That's a lot smaller. And the reason why is that I'm working on something else. You guys saw part of it last time, my last video. It was with Erica Arndt. Never can say her name. It's Arndt. It's ERNDT. Well, she's got a YouTube channel, and she was doing the sunburst granny squares, which is an excellent tutorial to go watch to do that. Well, I wanted to do the zipper pouch with these sunbursts. Well, they turned out too big. I was using this type of yarn from Hobby Lobby, and anyway, I started putting them together, and here it is. Look how big it is. It's really big. It should have been 10 by 10, and mine is 15 by 15 once I got them all attached, which is way too big for a zipper pouch, because you would have to fold it, and this would be the size of the zipper pouch. The zipper would go right here. So I thought, oh man, I need to redo this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I may just continue on and make a blanket from it. You know, keep making some more sunburst squares and just add them together and make a pretty blanket, pretty throw. But anyway, with this Lion brand thread, I started making some more sunburst granny squares, and they've turned out the size they're supposed to be. Where's my other one? I thought I had one more granny square in here. What did I do with that one? Oh, well, I don't see it. But anyway, this is what I've gotten done. And I've got one more somewhere. I just can't. Oh, there it is. So this is what I've done. And this is the size it's turned out. I'm going to be sewing these four, or crocheting these four together. So, and once I get them crocheted, it'll be a little bit bigger, because there will be some crochet right here. But it's going to be probably 10 by 10 like it's supposed to be. What did I do? Because I want to compare the two sizes together for you guys. See the difference in the size of one square with this yarn compared to this yarn? So I am using a different crochet needle or crochet hook. This one was a little bit larger crochet hook, but I used the crochet hook that was recommended for this yarn. So that's that. So this is going to be my new zipper pouch, which next time, I hope in 2 weeks when I do the next video, I'll have it done and I can show it to you. It's going to be super cute. And Erica Arndt, her YouTube, she did a video comparing crochet needles or crochet hooks to other brands. And the crochet hooks I've had all these years, I mean, I've had them for like 25 years. They're Boyle, B-O-Y-L-E. And I've been using those. And she did a comparison with like 5 or 6 different brands. Well, she chose Clover as the best brand to use to crochet with. And then this other lady, Secret Yarny, was using the same crochet needles, hooks. So I said, I'm going to, I keep calling them needles. I'm going to buy me some. So I went on Amazon. I went to Joann's first. They did not have them. So then I went to Amazon, and I found them on Amazon, and I bought me a whole set. And listen, it's a game changer. I'm telling you. I won't use my other hooks anymore. There's no way. After you crocheting with these, no way. They're so much easier to use. So much easier to use. So I'm definitely recommending this brand, Clover. And I also bought, if I can find it with all my mess here, these tapestry, jumbo tapestry needles too, with the little bent tips on them. Because you have to sew your threads in the back, all your loose threads, weave them back in there so you can't see them. And these work really good too, so I bought these also. I was using one that was straight, a needle that was straight, and I'm trying to find it. I had pulled it out because I wanted to show y'all what I had been using, and it was hard to use, but these seem to be better to use because they have that bent tip on them. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I can't find it right now. So, but anyway, I just want you guys to know I really recommend this brand, especially on the crochet hooks. Love them. It's a game changer. It really is a game changer when it comes to crocheting. All righty. Okay, let me see what else I got here. So that's what I'm going to do with my crochet. I just made an extra one of these because I wanted to see how it looked with the blue. But this is what I'm planning on using for my zipper pouch. It's been so pretty. It's going to be so pretty. All right. Next is, I did one little flower on the English paper piecing that I showed you guys 2 weeks ago. I put one flower together. And this took a while. This probably took me about 2 hours to do this. So I plan on making some more flowers and then I'll piece them together. So that's my update on that. And then I've made some more yo-yos. Here's my yo-yo stash. And I started sewing them together. Oh my goodness, how pretty is this? I'm sorry about that. I just dropped my stuff. I don't know what's going on with me today. It's like everything's falling around me here. I guess I'm trying to rush before my husband gets home and the weather starts moving in. But here's my yo-yos I've been putting together. I'm trying to do all these bright colors, and I am using the blue ones that I had a bunch of. Like this is the blue one that I had. All the ones that are blue is from my my stash of blue ones that I was going to make a blue yo-yo with all different shades of blue, but it was kind of boring to me. So I am using them up in this one. So I'm just adding more colorful colors. So I may make this for my I saw one sewing room. I love to watch sewing room tours on YouTube. You know, when someone's showing their craft room or their sewing area and they've got it all decorated and all prettied up. And there was one person, one lady, she had done a little tiny quilt and just laid it on top of her sewing machine to just cover it. And I thought, that looks pretty. And it's just protecting it, you know, from getting all dusty and makes it look pretty too. And I thought, why can't I do a yo-yo cover? So I pulled my sewing machine out and I kind of draped this over it. And I still have a lot of yo-yos I need to make to cover it. But that's what I'm using as my model is the length and width of my sewing machine. So I may just drape this over my sewing machine. And by the way, you guys, I was going to wait till my next video to share this with you. But I have some news about about a house, okay? We are going to be moving. It's about 11 miles away from where we're at now, but we did find a little house. It's being built. It was in the process of being built when we found it. It was the last house of this neighborhood being built, and we showed up and they said we only have one house left, and we went and looked at it and we thought it's a perfect size. It's little, and that's what my husband and I, if we wanted to buy another house, would want that size. So we found it. We've got a contract on it, so we're planning on moving towards the end of July. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I just got unpacked, and I'm gonna have to pack again, but that's okay. I'm so excited about this little house. And I'm gonna have the 3 bedrooms, of course. One's a master, one's gonna be my husband's study, and then I'll have the guest room with a queen size bed. But the room's a little bit laid out differently than the one here, and I can actually push the bed against the wall in the corner, and then the other side of the wall by the window, I'll be able to make a little sewing room, like a little corner of the bedroom, like a sewing room in there. So I'll have a little corner that I can just call it my sewing corner, and I'm going to buy a little table and put my sewing machine out and just decorate that little space for my sewing and be my little sewing area. So anyway, I'm excited about that. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's going on with me, and we will be moving again and into a home. So y'all stay tuned for that. As far as next month, I plan on doing my videos unless things get really wild and crazy due to the move. I may miss, but anyway, if you guys do not see me for a while, that's what's going on. I'm busy trying to get moved to the other place. But for the rest of the month of June, I'll be here, okay? June 1st is Saturday, so I plan on being able to do videos during the month of June. It's July is the one that I may be missing in action for a little while. So, but yeah, that's my plan, is to do this yo-yo coverlet for my little my sewing machine, which I've got a Janome, which I love. And yeah, so this is coming along real good, and I love the colors. So, all right, you guys, well, that's it for my video this week. Let me see, I'm up to 37 minutes, so that's not too bad. I hope you guys have some good stitchy time. Let me know what you're working on. I love to hear from you. I love reading your comments. I read every single one of your comments. If I can comment back, I will. If not, I'll give you a heart letting you know that I've seen your comment. And for you guys that did win, make sure you send me your address, all right? All right, you guys. Well, until then, you guys be safe. God bless you all. And remember, one stitch at a time will get you there. One stitch at a time, all right? I'll see you in 2 weeks. God bless. Bye-bye now.